everyone! Greetings, it's a bloody collection video, innit? Because basically somebody asked me, what's my rarest, most expensive games? To be perfectly honest, I don't know. I'm not a shelf collector. I don't collect just for the sake of owning. I collect because I want to play. There are games I own that I know are rare. Stuff like Fighting Force, I know goes for a fair few quid. There's stuff like Rakuga Kids, that's a pretty good game. I actually want to play Fighting Force as well. This is pre-Everdrive. These days, if I want to play it, I'll just play it on the Everdrive. Or, I like it so much, I'll end up buying it. One of my boxes is getting crushed. Move Descent on top. So yeah, I've never seen that one before. It's a bizarre alt of Donkey Kong. It's yellow. There's stuff on the PlayStation I know. I don't know if it's rare, but I know it goes for a couple of quid. That's probably because of the fan base. It's like Misadventures of Tron Bonne, which I've played and is quite good. Stuff like Rapid Reload, which I've played and is quite good. That's like the fourth PlayStation release according to the Spine. G Darius goes for a couple of quid. Others I don't know. If you see any that do in this whole video, let me know. Because I don't know, really. That's probably quite rare. The Book of the Dead, you live DVD. This is something a few people don't know exist. E.T. on the PlayStation. I've streamed myself playing it. It is boring as frig. Also, the Inspector Gadget game nobody knew existed. RPGs usually go for a couple of quid. Next shelf we got Game Boy Advance, Mega Drive, Game Boy, and the ones that were bugging. Mega CD, Final Fight somewhere, and of course Shining Force CD. With a lot of my collection, I've kind of owned it, for years. I don't really buy on eBay. A lot of stuff is off car boots and things, and like charity shops, like Streets of Rage 3, which I paid like £2 for a bag of games. Fantasy Star Games, I got like 15 quid off the car boot. 15 quid off various markets and car boots, I should say, over the years. Don't click this like you bastards. There's games I like playing that nobody really talks about highly. Second Samurai was quite an easy game, but I enjoy playing it. Remember these guys? Stuff like Micro Machines Military got no goes for a couple of quid. I bought it from a games night, but the problem is, there's a few people who are dicks when they're playing games, and that's a game where you can be very dickish to each other. That is a word. Shut up. That goes for a couple of quid these days, doesn't it? There's oddities. I like collecting oddities. You can't get much odder than a Mega Drive cartridge with 16 Master System games on it. I'm yet to figure out how you can change the page. All the pages. These are probably quite rare. Action Max VHS tapes. I actually got them from I think it's Retro Revival or something. With an Action Max. I own 2 of these. Interesting thing with the Action Max is they got re-released in early 2000s. The first batch of them, the first ones that come out, spines up there. The first amount of them that come out VHS in the 80s, then in the early 2000s they re-released it with a DVD. Why the frig? When we get to my Master games, I'm not sure if that's actually rare. It's a CD-ROM, it's not a game. But it's Patrick Moore talking about the universe. Patrick Moore, aka Games Master, and also the bloke who's presented the same program for the most amount of years. He died. Basically, I've not watched Sky at Night since. His games that I know are good. Games that I like playing. Ultima 4, my first ever RPG. Deep End, mate. That's deep. Deep, bro. Teddy Boy, the game that essentially teached me not to go off a game's title. I used to have a copy of Back to the Future 3, which is the game that teaches me how to hate. A lot of memories of the Master System, a lot of memories of the Mega Drive as well. I did have more games, but I sold a lot of them off about 5 or 6 years ago when I needed the money. Saturn games, again, in the Saturn, when it was coming out, a lot of games I owned, I bought like new. Stuff like Panzer Dragoon Saga I bought new. I think they were selling it for 20 quid. Don't click dislike, you bastard. Deep Fear was, I think I paid 35 for that. That was fair enough. I've not played it for a while. Saturn Bomber going back to its owner. He just asks, have you got my Saturn Bomber? Yeah. Something for my games nights, I own 10 pads, 2 multi-taps, probably on more pads now. I just don't like sticking out because when you stick Bomberman out, Saturn Bomberman, the pads get cable get tangled very quickly. Generic stuff. Mass Destruction's a bloody good game. Nobody ever speaks highly of it. I just did. Crypto is a load of shit. When I get to like PSP, I'm not a massive PSP collector, but I'll buy it if the game, I like the game, I'll buy it. It's like Gurugumin, which I think is hard to get hold of. Good game. It's on PC and now 3DS, which is nice. Stuff like I only bought this because it was cheap. It was a Cho and Aniki game. People who know me on the games nights, I like Cho and Aniki games just because they just, you stick them out and people go, "What the fuck are you playing?" Engage. Show me on more. Oh well. Neo Geo CD. I love to hate the Neo Geo CD. I love that it's a cheap Neo Geo. I hate freaking loading times. PC Engine, I should buy more PC Engine games, but there's a problem. There's like Japanese text. Cover's alright, you know. No screenshots. So you get some game like Doki Ice. That's a mixture of words from different languages. And I don't know what it is. Neo Geo Pocket Color. Love this game. Love this little handheld. There's a few games I want to own for it, but I've seen the prices. Last Blade is one of them. Gosh, 60 odd quid. I don't want to spend 60 odd quid. It's one of the few games that what the bloody hell happened there? That shouldn't be like that. Rest of that. Strange, I'll have to clean that later. Bad example. I love the Neo Geo Pocket Color. One of my favourite ever games, Card Fighters Clash, is just perfect. Nobody ever plays it. Neo Turf Masters is one of the best golf games ever. Also Neo Geo CD, but I don't own it on that. Dreamcast. I'm not a massive Dreamcast fan. I was actually at the launch party in the UK, which is strange. Video game shop there years. I keep meaning to do videos that cover it, but can't be asked. I want to film a funny intro. Oh, Shenmue 2 I originally had when it come out. I sold it because you know the bit in the hilly area where you fall in the last and it says, "Oh, you missed you sprained your ankle." Kept messing and QT. Couldn't be asked. Nearly destroyed this. Got rid of it. Sold it in cash converters a few years ago for like 49p. Bought it. Don't click dislike, you bastard. Yeah, I've got DVDs and VHS tapes. I collect them as well. Not collect VHS tapes. Then we get to another console I collect for. I do collect for this one. I try not to collect. But the parrot's standing on my neck. But you see, the fingers of the PlayStation 2 is there's lots of odd games. Some Japanese stuff like that. I like the game, but I'm no good at accessing games. Darkstalkers, again, no good at it, but I like playing it. Got others. I made a Taiko Drum Master because I've got 2 sets of drums. But the game's nice. Again, like I say, with the PS2, there's a lot of weird shit. Weird shit like Stream That is boring. Actually, I recommend you buy that because it's probably cheap and it's rubbish. Good idea, badly done. And these are all arcade games, mostly arcade games, arcade style games. Go down the shelf, more PS2 games. There is a game somewhere which I call bullshit on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Anyway. Oh, there it is. Because I've done this video several times, it kept messing up. Ravenous Quest. In this, you play as Robin Hood. Unfortunately, from what I played of it, you don't have the bow. Somebody fucked up with that, didn't they? To nutshell, these are all like RPGs and action games and stuff that isn't what you wouldn't call an arcade game. Channel games. I'd like to buy these. With my collection, I like to buy them in the wild. When I buy them like on eBay, they don't really register with me. I don't feel like I bought the game. So I'd like to buy more Channel F, Grandstand, Fairchild, blah, 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 Model 2, but I can't. It's the same with Famicom games. With a Famicom, I want to get bootlegs, weird bootlegs. Stuff like this one that if I show somebody, they go, what the hell? Somebody tried porting Sonic to the NES. The original Mega Drive one, not a Master one. A good try, but it's... yeah, it starts you off with Starlight Zone, and there's no physics. Some of those games, somebody asked if he had a game the other day. Went for an event. I'm not a massive SNES fan. I'm not a massive Nintendo fan. That's in it. NES joystick. It's freaking horrible. I like these Warframe games. They're not too clever if you've got electronics. It's Atari games you've already seen. That's been framed since. Go down another shelf. Oh. NES. Again, a lot of these games have owned for years. Not a massive fan of the NES. So a lot of them missed on me. PS3, not interested in that shite. My tiny PS3 collection. There's a lot of PS3 games, a lot of modern games to me, they just look the frigging same. So it puts me off. I mean, that wasn't released in the UK. So that's not a game. See my review for details. I might start collecting for the Wii for the simple reason it's cheap and there's a lot of crap on there. People know me, know I like playing weird shit. This stuff like this was a good one. It's actually the Wii U version. I don't own a Wii U, but I saw this for like a tenner and it said it had the Wii version. It's got a reversible cover. So I own a Wii U game, I don't own a Wii U. And if you ask me, this is what Nights should have been on the Wii. Instead they completely fucked it up. The camera angle's wrong. It's a terrible game. Alien Syndrome was a good game. And there's that as well, which I have a story behind that. I'll probably detail it later on a video. GameCube shit. If you're an OCD collector, don't collect for the GameCube. The simple reason you get different coloured tabs, you get different coloured boxes, and if you buy NTSC games, you look at that. Yeah. Then you go down the shelf and you get to like 360, which my 360 red ringed. Bastard. Not bought one since Xbox, Gamecom. Steam reviews for details on the Gamecom. And I've got stuff yet to be played, yet to be watched in the very bottom. So forget about it. Oddity's Radio Team game. What was that for? Ace Atronic. You got nice stuff. One of these sealed, which is not unusual. Nights, original Nights, and the one on PS2 are my favourite ever games. Get to bookshelves of stuff, parrots standing on my neck, or interactors. I got 3 of these actually. One thing I suggest: the crap, right? If you get them cheap, buy them because you can plug them into any sound source. You just go off like you can go off a headphone socket, or like the stereo inputs on your telly. Get them on like if you've got a PS2, you can get PlayStation adapters for them as well. They got re-released. The parrot's standing on my skin again. Will you stop standing there, you little git? But people think I've been permanently bitten by a vampire. Standing where they bite. Yeah, if you've got an horror interactor, and a copy of Res, play it. Turn the bass up, play it. Yeah, it's a. Whoa! Yeah, console. I got 2 black and white tellies. And this keeps falling down the back of the bloody. The parrot keeps landing on it. Remember those? I want to get a broken one and modernise it. Consoles, dusty stuff. I like my NES. It's weird. NES. I got the original one stopped working, and like a fucking idiot, I chucked it out. But I've got another one I can't boot, like 15 years ago or something. I just like the stickers on it. Wanted Rip Mail is the best. Yeah. Other stuff. I've got the bastard. You know, the worst possible combination 32X Mega CD to Mega Drive extension. The problem is I only do games nights, and I take stuff from my stuff. I put it back, but I don't wire it all in. It's meant to be wired down there. It's a parrot being a git again. That's a fun little handheld. Fun little tabletop thing. Yeah. Everybody's you're gonna right, get off the teller because you're being a git, yeah? You are being a git. That's the Wild Star comic. They come out just before Resident Evil 3. They finished just before Resident Evil 3, so there's a lot of speculation about what Resident Evil 3 was about. So there's a lot of hype. Posters and promo gear. I've got more promo gear in the back, like Zelda stuff and Nintendo stuff. A lot of this have been given. A lot of this I got from game shops. Stuff like the Brock Lesnar one, the Ryu one. All the Street Fighter stuff I got from Game City in Stockport before it closed. That was off a Computer and Video Games magazine. Good poster. Full of bullets. Pause it and get to the next part. Pause it and get to the next part. Pause it. Lights. Go with the stuff. It's not a very good picture, is it? Creates cables, all sorts of stuff there. People see that's actually Pub Cafe. Cigarette activity. This is quite weird, quite an oddity. You know, I say like collecting oddities. Didn't show you the one I've got over there, which is an NES in a Mega Drive 2 shell. This is an NES. Semicolon NES. That was that's just mini NES. Unfortunately, it stopped working. I should figure out how to fix it because it's an awesome little thing. Uses official NES kind of thing. And the things. You and your families will entertain what you never did before with them. And then you get to the top, which this is the pinnacle of English. Kaleidoscope of your family lives. A new occurrence of your families. Fashion prep for all your modern children. And then we get to the bedroom. Turn that light off. I'll pause it and sort the lighting out. Pause it. And we see what we're coming in for. Third party where you can know. I deliberately got a high up bed for the simple reason that due to doing games nights and things, games weekenders, I own a lot of equipment in these tubs. Yeah. There's more than this. This is just one of them. Worst SNES joystick ever. An Acertronic controller. I've also got some of these, which these are terrible. I should do a review of them later. Joysticks, Fairchild. You know, one of the problems with a Fairchild is the joysticks intimidate people. They're weird, but they're fun. I've also got one of these, which it's not a PlayStation controller. It's a Mega Drive controller. Yeah, you want weird. This is just all 8-bit stuff, you know. 8-bit, 16-bit and below, I should say. spare consoles. Can't see because of the light. Mega Drives, Mega Drive 2s, Master Systems, PlayStations, N64s, GameCube, PS1, Atari 2600, Switch. Next one along. Various Pong machines with slightly scary looking guns. Isatronic. Oh, that's Radio Tin. Isatronic. I like this. This is a freaking bizarre Pong machine. It's like, that's player one's controller. You know, you get your dial. That's player two's. You're just player two. Your alternate colours. And then we get to like the box. Misc stuff. Virtual Boy with the line problem. Chips GameCube. Oh, a bit tidy in it today. Miscellaneous box of crap. And handhelds and stuff. Another Atari Junior. I recommend you get one of these if you see it on cheap. Although it's been in the bed for ages, so it's dusty as it. It's a simple LED game, but they're all like time trials, so you get like some of that you can just call essentially the basic version of Zelda. Go from one side screen to the other very quickly. It's quite good fun. It's like tennis ones and all sorts. Skateboard controller, and I think that's a box of stuff there. Where's the parrot gone? Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. What are you doing there, you little git? I've got a bicycle trail because the game's nights and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you can see there's stuff behind the bed, the clothes chest. So yeah, that's basically. Let's walk with a birdie. The stickers from my favourite bears. Oh yeah, there's more stuff here. This is only a one-bedroom flat. Ugh. You want odd? I think they said it's a Radio Tin cone. Well, they did online. So yeah, that's busy. Smell too. You got Saigai GDC food. I don't wrestle, but that's my guys. Oh, yeah. And the bully. Ascenders will be gone, right? So basically, that's my collection of anime. That's my collection. Any questions about it? This is why it's been 17 takes, because whenever the parrot gets an egg, it's happy. Any questions about it, just ask. If you want me to cover certain things that I mentioned, ask. You can't get it if you don't ask. Anyway. In one, entertain your family or bore them to tears with an Action Max. VCR not included, because we're poor. Cheers for watching if you did. If you didn't, bollocks to you.